Hi, Chira. So of late, we are seeing a lot of rejections coming in, Canada at the visitor visa category. So what's your view on it?
Yes, you are right. We have been observing quite many rejections coming under visitor visa category for Canada. Now, while there cannot be one single reason which can be identified as a reason for rejection, however, when we are filing visitor visa application, we need to be very clear about the intent of the visit. Now, when you are saying it's a visitor visa, that means you're going to visit somebody. It can be your immediate family member, your relative, or your friend, right? So the reason must be very clearly defined. Apart from the same, it is equally important to take care of the financial credentials. There has to be a proper CA report which needs to be furnished, a proper bank account statement. If you are having any kind of investment, which definitely gets covered in the CA report, that needs to be included. If you are working, please provide proper pay stubs, right? And very important is that you have to really give them a projection and explain the strong family ties that you have in your own home country. So you have to give them enough reasons, and also provide sufficient documents explaining that yes, the purpose of my visit is this, and I have many reasons to come back here. I have my family here, I have my property here, I have a stable job here. And if it's a visitor visa, I one thing which I of course would like to emphasize is the cover letter or the visitor invite which comes from the sponsor's end in Canada. So what are the things that needs to be included? Because it has to be very, very comprehensive when the person who is inviting you is giving the letter, right? Inviting you. So the person who is inviting you, you have to provide that person's legal name, his or her date of birth, right? Proof of his visa status, then either a Canadian permanent resident or a Canadian citizen, and of course his contact details, his residential address. Equally, the person who is writing this letter also needs to, as in the host, also needs to mention the visitor's legal name, date of birth, residence, when he's coming to Canada, the, date of arrival and the date of departure as well, and where the visitors are going to stay during their visit. So everything needs to be specified, and don't forget to attach documents like the proof of his permanent residency or proof of his Canadian citizenship, or there is a form which is IMM 1000 that needs to be uploaded. And additionally, you can also provide these sponsors' financial credentials. So that can be termed as a complete application. So if we are following these norms and if we are filing likewise, we can definitely expect that the outcome can be, or rather would be, positive.
All right, thank you for such a elaborated views on visa rejections. But there is one more frequent questions coming from the client's end, that the visa officer deliberately sometimes rejects the visa. All right, so do you think it is true?
See, it cannot be commented this way, but of course, they have also seen, or rather, the government has also had bitter experience in the past, wherein people went with a purpose to visit and settle there in their country illegally. So they, of course, have all the right to be very cautious before giving a visa decision. So we really cannot comment that they do it deliberately. But yes, one thing, if a rejection comes, that definitely does not mean that you cannot reapply. Pause it, find out the exact reason for rejection, because they would definitely give a very common and basic reason for rejection. And again, with proper documentation, you can definitely reapply. And we have seen many such cases wherein, even after back to back one or two rejections, also, they have given a positive outcome.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for watching and keep following all of our Explore Visa to get more contents like this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.